Hey everyone, Dark999 here, just showing you guys how to do the lightning bow under eisendrache. So the first step is, after getting the bow, is to come up to the top and shoot this windmill on top of the tower. That'll break off a part of the wall, and out will come your bow quest. From here, there are 3 different beacons to light. The first one is going to be down at the rocket, uh, which is a pretty easy shot, or you could just come over here to this window, and if you shoot an uncharged arrow just to the right of the crack between those mountains, it'll usually hit it. It does take a little bit of practice, but it should be pretty simple to do. After that, if you come over to the first walkway right out of spawn, there should be another beacon off in the distance. If you usually line it up right below where the red dots blink, you should be able to hit it. I missed it the first time, but the second time it was a pretty easy shot. The last one's going to be just to the left of, and behind the clock tower. That should be the easiest of them to hit. The next step is to come down into the pyramid room and activate the zero gravity. Once this happens, you should be able to wall run across the top, and there's all these little platforms on there of which you have to run across. It should be pretty simple to do as long as you stay on the wall and run across the top of the room. Once the zero gravity step is done, the next step is to fill your urns. There's going to be 3 urns around the map. The first one is in the bottom of the clock tower, in which case once you've filled 5 souls into it, you hold the arrow against it, charge it up, and it should start sparking. You then take that to the corresponding beacon, so the one at the bottom of the clock tower would then be the one behind the clock tower. It should be a pretty easy shot from there. The next one is going to be over by where you shot out the window. We call this the camp room. Once again, you just fill up the 5 souls. However, this one will not be the one you use to shoot out the window. You're going to want to take that all the way down here. Once again, light it up underneath the red lights and take the shot. Make sure you have someone training the zombies, or it's the last zombie. You can also hit it if you aim out this window, aim just a little bit above the brick to the right. Should be a pretty simple shot there too. The last one's going to be down at the rocket as soon as you get out of the teleporter. Should be right there on the left hand side. Once again, all you do is fill it up with the 5 souls. If you can, make sure someone's walking around the last zombie, or if you're doing it by yourself, make sure there's one last zombie. Try and get him in a crawler. Walk all the way out here, and it's going to be right up to the right. Shoot that, hit that. Once all 3 are done, that step is over. After you have all the beacons lit, now you come up to the top. You'll see that this is flaming and being electrified. You walk up to this little blue circle and hold square on, or X on it, and your broken arrow should then float into the sky. You then want to run around for a minute. Make sure you don't get caught up or anything, and you'll see your forged arrow fall down. You then walk over, hold square X on that, and then it's on to the last step, in which case you just go down to the pyramid room and walk up to the corresponding box. So this is the electric one, and hold square. This will immediately give you a max ammo. Once again, just train them around. This should be pretty easy to do because this is a really easy training spot, and you need to collect up to 15 or 20 souls at this spot. Once that is done, you will now have your lightning arrow. You just walk up to it, hold square on the box. It should spit out some type of flame colored by whatever bow you did. After that, once it's done, you hold square on it, and you now have the upgraded lightning bow. This is personally my favorite bow because you can camp or train really easy with it. It also helps get out of tight spots, and if you aren't playing solo, it helps when you're reviving people.